Hello friends, welcome to this session. In today's session, we'll see how to run a self-hosted agent in Docker. I'll be running this Docker build agent on my Windows server and I have already installed WSL and desktop Docker. As you can see, the instructions provided for Windows here and it says install Docker for Windows, which I've already done. And then it talks about switching Docker to use Windows container. Now, because my Docker build agent will be a Linux container, so I don't need to do it because by default, Docker for Windows is configured to use Linux container. So I will directly go down to Linux based steps, which is starting from here, and it says install Docker, create and build this Docker file. It talks about creating a folder Docker agent and then copying these instructions to create Docker file, which I've already created. I can show you here in Notepad++. So I've just copied all the statements. Only thing which I've added into this Docker file is the dependencies which my pipeline need. So my project is a Golang based project, and I will be building the image and pushing it to JFrog Artifactory, which means that I would need a JFrog CLI. So I am also installing CLI for the pipeline to use it, and I'm installing Golang here. Plus, I will be making a Docker build image inside the Docker build agent. So I need to provide Docker inside the Docker build agent. So I have copied the binaries for the Docker also. So other than these three dependencies which I have installed here, rest is as is, which is provided by Microsoft document here. Now, once this is copied and created, the next step says just copy the instructions for start.sh file, which will actually start your build agent and connect to Azure DevOps. Now, this one I have not changed anything. I have copied as is, and you can see here in my WSL under Docker agent folder, I have start.sh. If I look at the contents of start.sh, so they are as is copied, and now both Docker file and start.sh are available in Docker agent folder. Next, it says that I need to create now image for using this Docker file so that that image can be run as a Docker build agent. I have already created that image by name Docker agent and 2.185. So this image is the one which will run as a build agent. Once the image is created, we have to start this image, and these are the commands which will help to run this Docker build agent. I can explain you the parts of this command. So to start Docker build agent, we'll use docker run command, and we'll pass these environment variables along with it, AJP underscore URL, which is your Azure DevOps project URL, then your AJP token, which is your security token, that is PAT, which you will copy here, and AJP underscore pool. So you can create a agent pool and provide the pool name, then your agent will get registered under that pool. If you do not provide this, then it will go under default pool. So I have created this pool, and then agent name, which is nothing but I just gave one name, my Docker agent, and then you have to mount the Docker socket from the host into the Docker container, and you have to say minus minus privilege so that it gets full access, the Docker image name and the tag for it. So this is the command which we'll run to start the Docker build agent. You can see here Docker connects to the server and then scans the tool capabilities and is connected. Now we'll go back to our Azure DevOps and go to project settings, agent pool. Under agent pool, I have this self-hosted agent pool agents. You can see my Docker agent is online and registered. Now, if I run my Docker pipeline using this particular Docker build agent to see how it builds my project. So I have two jobs, build and test, and then once the build passes, then I will be creating Docker build image and then pushing it to JFrog. So you can see how it was able to build the image using Docker, and then it pushed it to Artifactory, and Docker job shows that it has succeeded. So friends, I hope this would help you to run and build your own self-hosted Docker build agent. Thanks for watching it, and we'll see you in the next session.